Hello, my darlings, and welcome to another episode of Thriftmas. And so I actually am doing this kind of backwards because I revealed these pieces on Instagram last night, but I have to give it to my YouTube community. And so what we're going to be doing is doing a shop with me at 2nd Street Consignment, and then we're going to come back with what I actually did purchase. So Instagram didn't get the shop with me. The shop with me is for you, my darlings. So let's do the shop with me, and then we'll get back to the items that I purchased. Now, there was a lot of music playing at 2nd Street, and so unfortunately you're not going to get to hear my voice. It's going to be a voice music playing over the content, but you're going to get some great eye candy. All right, see you in a minute.
fave, gotta keep an eye on my slim cause he shady. Take it out the water, let it dry. Put it on the roof, he ain't know what he was doing. I had to school, teach you how to turn a half to a when I'm a tutor. How you jumping out of foreign pockets filled with all bloopers. That's
Okay, so Second Street is actually a store that I found out about in New York in February. I had never been to a Second Street store, and the one in New York, when I was there for the Christian Dior exhibit with Jessie from Cappuccinos and Consignment, please go and show her some love. When we were there, I actually got a really bad cape that I have not broken out yet, and you guys know how I am. I will hold on to things for years, waiting for the right moment. Anyway, that being said, Second Street is very reminiscent of like consignment stores that I used to frequent in Dallas and Houston when I was living there. Very contemporary items that they did have some, not I don't want to say vintage, but older items, but for the most part, their items were like fresh off the runway, or fresh-ish, I should say. So definitely, you know, Saint Laurent, some Maison Margiela. I'm trying to just off my head think of some of the brands that I saw. Anthony Vaccarello. I saw Gucci. Definitely going to see Gucci. Going to see Vuitton. But it was just a very good shopping experience, and the price point for me, the price point was appropriate for what you are getting. Fashion File and The Real, I love them. I shop them, but sometimes it's like, this is like 10 or 20% off. Like, this is not a discount. Anyway, let's get into the items that I did purchase, which I'm so excited about. And I woke up this morning looking at these bags. Like, did I really, like, did this really happen? Givenchy, Antigona. So when I went to the store, you saw how the bags are set up, right? They're set up like this. So all that you're seeing is the side. And so when I saw the side, and I have two Antigonas, two from the Real. And looking back at it, like, I should have known, like, this is Antigona. But when I saw the bag, I just saw the color. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a really beautiful gray. And I've literally been wanting this bag in gray. And that's why it really, you know, touched me. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I really love that gray. I think they call it pearl gray. But that being said, I saw this and I pulled it out and I saw this side first. And I said, oh, okay, it's probably like a Rebecca Minkoff or, oh gosh, there's another brand that does these, Rebecca Minkoff or like a Zach Pose and something like that. No, nothing in my brain thought that when I turned it around, it was actually going to be a Givenchy Antigona. And so it absolutely positively is. And it came with the entropy certificate, which is the authentication. I think I don't want to say it's a software, but it's a organization that certifies consignment designer goods. So it's certified. So this is the thing. So when I saw it, I did see that it definitely has some wear and tear. You can see to the handles. There's some wear to the edges, wear to the back, wear to this side. But this is a $2,500 bag, okay? So when I saw that it had wear, and you can already see the price that I paid. When I saw that it had the wear, I was like, okay, so it's gonna be like $499, $3.99 possibly, because again, on Fashion File, that's what this bag is, with all the wear and tear, sometimes more, sometimes the handle is off. Yeah, it's like that. So when I saw the bag, and then I was just like, okay, so it's probably gonna be like $4.99, $3.99. $109. I stood there for a little bit because I was talking to my Savior, and I said, Lord, it's been a hard 3 years. I'm missing my dad. I still cry every day. It's a struggle. Grief is a struggle. And I know that you see me. I know that you see what I'm going through. And so for you to put this, because I do, if you know the Bible, Ruth and Boaz, okay, when there's this leaving stuff report, I was like, my kinsman redeemer, the fact that you have this here for me at this store, and it's $109, and this is the color bag that this is the bag that I've wanted, and I was actually looking at the gray, like, I want this gray, like, this is the gray that I want for the fall winter season. And the fact that it was there, it took me a minute. I ain't gonna lie, it took me a minute. It was like my father was there. It was just like, Daddy, like, did you drop this there for me? Like, really, you loving on me from heaven? I get it. I get it. Okay. So once I picked my jaw up off the floor and finished speaking in tongues for about 30 seconds, I gathered myself, and I was just like, okay. And so what I'm going to do with this bag, I have already been in contact. If you follow me on Instagram, because I tagged him, I have already contacted Hadrian. If you are not following It's Hadrian on YouTube, you are missing out on thrift gold, darlings. He is a thrifter out in California. He's more than a thrifter. He's a thrifter. He's a reseller. He is a businessman. I will say that about him. He is a businessman. As lovely, as wonderful as he is so great at bags, okay? Bags and other thrift goods, housewares. And I know that he rehabs his bags. So when I saw it immediately, it was just like, Adrian, please rehab this bag for me. So it's already in the works. This bag is going to Hadrian as soon as I get home. I'm shipping it right to him. And he says if we cannot get this color or something close to it, that will maybe possibly turn it black, which I'm not mad at. So if anybody can do it, he can do it. So long story short, I got another Antigona, and this is the Antigona that I have been eyeing because I really wanted the gray one. Now the black one is my last one, I think, and that will complete my selection. It's a bag that I honestly, I feel like every woman needs. It's like Ford Tough. It's like my favorite bag to carry. So next, again, as you saw in the video, the bags are this way. Okay, so when I saw the bag, I was like, oh, I love that. It's like a green. See the green? It's like a greenish tan, and I loved the brown with the brown zipper, and it just caught my eye. So when I pulled this down now and I looked at it, and I was like, Loewe? And you actually saw a Loewe bag in the shop with me. So this is a Loewe duffel, and this, I guess this is on his online. Oh, wow. This was on the online store as well. But this bag was $99. So again, I was like, okay, God. Okay, Daddy. I see your hand all in this. I see you saying, Merry Christmas, baby girl. I know I'm not there, but here you go. That's what I am sensing. Well, he wouldn't say to me. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful Christmas on me. Yeah. So again, I was just like, okay, all right. And it has the feet on the bottom. It's just a beautiful duffel, like a beautiful travel bag. And so I am just I am pleased at these two purchases, and I really enjoy the brand. And again, I enjoyed them in New York. I'm enjoying them here in Philly. When I went to look on their Instagram, Dallas, they have one in Deep Ellum. Am I coming to Dallas soon? Absolutely. So yeah, I just saw that they opened one in Dallas. I will say this, I've said this multiple times over, Dallas and Houston have some of the best thrifting. I've thrifted a lot. I've thrifted New York. I've thrifted Miami, of course. I've thrifted Toronto. I've thrifted Seattle. I've thrifted a lot. Chicago, like you know, Houston and Dallas have the good goods. They are slept on. And so I actually have my thrift guide, my Dallas thrift guide. I'll leave it in the description box. Because I have one for Dallas and I have one for Chicago as well as Fort Lauderdale, or Broward, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and West Palm. But yeah, when I saw that they had a Dallas location that just opened, I was like, oh, I do have some Southwest credits that I need to use up. So Dallas is going to see me. That's going to be my next trip, okay? Dallas is going to see me. Anyway, I hope that you're enjoying these Thriftmas episodes. I'm really enjoying bringing them to you, and I have one more to come from here. I don't know if I'm going to have one for you Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I'm going to be doing Fem City business. I'm transitioning over into Dion D Creative. So right now you got Dion Dean. But Friday, Saturday is going to be Dion Dean Creative business. So I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to go thrifting, but if I do, trust and believe I'll be bringing you guys with me. All right. Anybody that's New Jersey or Philly, if there's a store I need to know about, drop it in the description box, because you know your girl will go. All right. See you guys so soon. And yeah, I'm going to go and walk around the hotel room with my new bag. Bye.